Hi everybody, my name is Tina McDuffie. I'm class of '97. I graduated with a degree in mass communication with a concentration in broadcast journalism from Emerson College, one of the best universities in the world. What did I do during my time at Emerson that helped me to get prepared? I was part of WERS. I was part of the television station. I was part of my community. I was enrolled in broadcast journalism classes, writing classes. All of those things really helped me to become a better journalist and someone who kind of understood the industry to a certain degree as much as you can as a student. And I would encourage anybody to get involved with your college station because that's really, really important, especially at Emerson, because I think Emerson did a great job of really emulating the professional atmosphere. Integrity, accuracy, connection, being able to connect with people. If you can't connect with people, you're not going to be able to tell a story in any medium. So that is very, very important. Looking people in the eye, really being interested in their stories, engaging. I never have my phone on during interviews. I try to make sure that I'm having a conversation with someone. All of those are really, really important, and that translates across mediums. I think that having confidence and being comfortable in your own skin is really important, and that is something that will help you no matter what medium you do. During the symposium, we talked about different outlets that are highlighting African and Black stories. And so I think the major takeaway from the panel was that there are so many outlets that you can go to, so many more than when I was coming up in the industry, right? We had the networks, ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, PBS. Now there's Netflix, there's Hulu, there's Tubi, there's Freevee, there's all of these different outlets, there's YouTube, so there are so many different areas and ways that you can get your story out there and be a good storyteller. At the foundation of that, of course, is making sure that what you're telling people is accurate, that it's engaging. For particularly television, it has to be visually compelling. For radio, and it has to appease the ear. But there are so many different mediums that you can get involved in and really do good work, do good journalism. So that's something major to take away from that session that we did. Let's see, number one lesson is bring your full self to the table. It doesn't do me any good to try to teach someone to do this job who is trying to pretend to be someone else. So I think that number one is bring yourself to the table, meaning if you are someone who speaks a different language, you grew up in a different arena, you're from a different culture, bring all of that to the table so that we can really engage you as a person. I think that being a journalist is really about being true to yourself and being sincere, and that's something that's really, really important. So that's number one. Number two is, of course, accuracy. And understanding the importance of the story that you're telling, and also looking at different stories that need to be told. When I watch the news, I'm not just watching for the news, I'm watching for what I might be missing in the news. And so I think that that's an important thing to think about when you become a journalist is, what stories am I going to tell? Are there any holes that I feel are missing? There are pieces that are missing. Where do I come in? Where do I fit into that? A student who speaks Spanish can access a community that I cannot access right now. So understanding that and understanding that there's power in that is something that's really important. You're out there telling accurate stories. You're a person of high character, meaning if I'm recording and we are doing an interview, I'm going to let you know that. I'm not doing anything that's hidden or sneaky. Everything is above board. Off the record is off the record. When we're back on the record, we're on the record. So those things are really, really important, and those are the basic principles of doing this job. Please, thank you, very nice to meet you. Following up with people, those things are really, really important. And so if a student walks away having those foundational principles, then I'm very, very happy. Gosh, proudest moments of my career. I've had so many, but I think Really, one of my proudest moments was recognizing that I bring value to the table as a Black journalist, a Black female journalist. I think that that's really one of the things that really made me soar and take off, meaning I was getting into communities and telling stories that nobody else was telling. So that is a proud moment for me. And being able to do that ended up in getting, different awards, a Murrow Award, several Salute to Excellence Awards, 9 Telly Awards, RTDNA Awards, all of these different things. But that was really a byproduct of the good work that I was doing and the work that I was proud of. And so that is really one of my proudest moments, is being able to walk into a room and say, hey, you know what? I'm Tina, and this is my experience. This is my life experience. I'm also a really good journalist, and I think that there are stories here that we're missing, and I want to be able to tell those stories. What do I hope to do in the future? Let's talk about what I hope to do in the future. In the future, on my radar is a book. I'd love to write a book. I am currently also an advisor for the journalism side at the BUTV10 TV station, which is Boston University's award-winning television station. So I hope to continue to inspire young journalists that way. And just in general, being a professor, I hope to, continue to encourage young people that way. I want to continue hosting my television series, which is called Local USA, and that is on WGBH World Channel, and that airs on Mondays. That's a national series. I want to continue to do that. And I just want to really continue to grow and do more things, stretch, do more radio, do more podcasting, do some different things that I haven't done before. It doesn't matter how long you've done something, you can always learn to do something new. So that's what I hope for in the future.